Facebook API Introduction. I'm going to be starting off by recapping the things that I've learned in the first video which I made so that I know where my starting point is. The title of this video is Facebook API Introduction. As a side note to this video, today I have added the terms of service and a privacy policy to my website. Okay, right here there's a link to the privacy and here to the terms of service. And they both of them look like very plain HTML pages. Those two policies were done by professionals and I paid for them. And the reason I did this is because I was trying to get my app buscompanyx.com approved as a Facebook app. However, I did not go through with that part. So let me go on with integrating the Facebook API. Okay, supposedly after I'm done with this whole process of creating a Facebook login for my website, I'm supposed to wind up with a page called facebooklogin.php, which has a login box. Okay, I just read that. I don't think that will be the case exactly. All right. First, I registered as a Facebook developer. Second, I registered my app, buscompanyx.com, as a Facebook app. Now I can add Facebook into my website. What is special about what I've done so far is that I have a public and a secret token. But Facebook doesn't call them tokens. Facebook calls them app ID and app secret. The category I chose for my app on Facebook is business. I could have chosen productivity. JavaScript seems to be the favorite development language for websites for Facebook web apps because as soon as I was done registering, the first code snippets I saw were all in JavaScript. I didn't see any PHP. And that's kind of contrary to what that web blog post was telling me. It was going to help me set up the Facebook SDK in PHP. Okay, so based on what they're telling me, the SDK software development kit which they are giving me is going to be loaded by each one of my web pages as a JavaScript script. However, they named this SDK as the Facebook SDK for JavaScript. So maybe there's also a Facebook SDK for PHP. Furthermore, they are saying that the JavaScript SDK which they are giving me via this script is the basic SDK with reasonable defaults. So apparently I can have a Facebook JavaScript SDK which has other options. And this is all because of the fact that the snippet of code that they are giving me right now, apparently if I put a different snippet of code, that way I will have the SDK in JavaScript with a different set of options. Facebook wants me to put that snippet of code right after the opening body tag of the HTML for each web page. Facebook PHP SDK is what it was called in the blog post. Facebook PHP SDK. Okay. I've already copied all the JavaScript code snippets and placed them in the appropriate places on my website. Mostly the SDK for JavaScript went on each page, but the like button is only on the welcome page. No PHP to speak of. Facebook did ask me for the URL of my website and I gave it to them. I really should go back and see if there's any more social plugins. Actually, that should be way later, not right now. There's one called Comments plugin which could be helpful. Okay, anyways. It's quite apparent that the next step is to add Facebook login to my web app to make it easier for users to log in. Don't forget, I did make links to the Facebook developer documentation and my Facebook developer dashboard. By the way, I bookmarked the page for the documentation that is specific to creating a Facebook login script for my website.